Hi guys, Wayne's Butler here. Well, we got this '89 Batman in a case here, all set up, ready to go in its final resting place. This is where it will live out the rest of its life. Anyways, every time I do one of these videos with something in an acrylic case, I always get asked, where did I get the case? So I'm going to start with that early on here. The company is called Toronto Plastics. If you Google it, it'll be the first site that comes up. Now, they only deliver in the Greater Toronto area, so I'm not sure whether they deliver out of province or not, but if you talk to a guy, the owner of the company name is Blaine, very nice guy. They delivered this case to my front door, which is something companies just don't do anymore, so I'm extremely happy with them, and I will use the company again for sure. And he built it out of 1/4 inch acrylic, which is what I would highly recommend, especially when you're dealing with cases this big. I mean, when you get into anything thinner, it becomes very fragile, which is why a lot of companies won't deliver acrylic cases, and ones who do usually come broken. I know firsthand. And so, fantastic job, very clean, everything is really nice, and you know, made the case and the base. Now, this is where I kind of took over the ship. The bottom of the base there, you'll see the light box, and I basically just made it out of 1 inch, 1/4 inch strips of wood, made a box out of it that lined it with LED strips, hooked it up to a 12-volt power supply, and put a 1/4 inch acrylic on the top of that, and underneath that acrylic is a piece of parchment paper. Now, parchment paper allows the light to shine through, diffuses the light a little bit, and you know, you don't really see the LEDs to it, and it has a very kind of a cool pattern to it too when the light shines through. And then I made, you're not going to see it that well because it's black, but it's just basically a black pedestal, size the same size of the case. As you can see, there's that bat symbol there. I'm still debating whether or not to put it on it. I just got the base coat of yellow on it right now. And let me take you in closer here, but I want to try avoid rambling like I normally do in my videos, because I always forget what the important stuff. So anyways, this is the light box lined with, oh god, got to be at least 4 meters LED strips, and I got hooked up to that remote control power supply. And you can see why lighting it from underneath is actually a really good idea, because you gain all that detail, you know what I mean? You get to see all that stalactites hanging down, and then when you look through the stairs, you know, even the bats are all lit up. So when you guys are lighting this figure, light it from underneath, you know, and the light shines up, you know, it catches the, well, I got the light on in here. If you turn the light on, it's even a little bit more dramatic, but you're not going to get any kind of video quality if I do that, guys, so maybe I'll try at the very end if you guys are still with me. Fantastic figure, love it. You know what I mean? When it's lit very well, you don't get that harshness between the cape and the suit that I mentioned in my last video, and that's how this figure should be lit. It should be very subtle, you know, to reflect the character that it is. I mean, Sideswish did such a fantastic job. I know they have a history of not doing it, but, and I even made sure the case was centered with the Batman dead center of the case there. You can see it in the back. And we got all that mounted. And I got it mounted beside, oh, you can't see it, it's a picture of my dog. I had to put it down a couple years ago. Cried like a baby for 3 days. Anyways, very well lit. Just love it. You know what I mean? Just love it. I couldn't have been happier with how it turned out. Like I say, we got that bat symbol there. I just got the base yellow on there, and I put the black in the center. I'm going to mount it up about here somewhere. I'm going to try anyways. I'm not really too sure about it. It used to be an old clock a friend of mine gave me. I mean, the case itself, to be honest, it's a work of art. I actually was laughing at Blaine. I said, geez, Blaine, you got to make me a case big enough to display this case. He did such a fantastic job. I can't emphasize enough, guys, when you're getting cases made, especially big ones, make sure it's no thinner than 1/4 inch acrylic. Anyways, my friends, I got a feeling this video quality is not going to be my best. I'll turn it off here, see if we can get something. Give you something. Something cool, something dynamic. See if we can zoom in here on the face there in the dark there. Yeah, you see what I mean? The light just shines up nice. Catches the edge of the cowl. You can even actually see the glisten in the eye, just catches that shininess of the eye. Actually, I should have started the video this way, actually. Through the viewfinder. The video actually looks pretty good. But when YouTube gets a hold of it, we'll see. Yeah, it's got a few, you know, like I said in my video, it's got a few inaccuracies, but trust me guys, I'm not even, this video is truckloads of awesomeness. Bucket loads. Even if there's a couple rotten apples in the bunch there, there's just so much goodness that, like I say, there's nothing's perfect. No figure's ever been made that's perfect. This isn't perfect. I'm not perfect. But, oh, okay. I think that's it, guys. I'm so tired. I set out in these projects. I only have so much gas in the tank. And once the gas runs out, I'm done. I did actually, on the base here, I did actually go an organic route. The pedestal here, I did an organic thing. Like a cave thing, and it just didn't look right. It just overpowered the figure. And that's the thing you got to watch out for when you're making displays and bases and stuff. When you make things too big, you start to overpower the figure, then the statue becomes secondary. And you want it to be always primary. But anyways, my friends, Wayne's Butler, signing off. Peace and love to all.